Dear student, welcome back to the second lecture. We are going to start second unit, Introduction to Restructuring of Power Industry. In this lecture, we will discuss what is the meaning of restructuring. The power industry across the globe is experiencing a radical change in its business as well as an operational model where the vertical integrated utilities are being unbundled and opened up for competition with private players. What is the meaning of vertically integrated utility? Where the whole generation, transmission, distribution is governing by the single entity. That is called the vertically integrated unity, or we can say also a monopolistic model. Generation, transmission, distribution, whole three businesses are governed by a single entity, that is called the monopolistic market. In year before 2008, the Rajasthan having the RSEB, Rajasthan State Electricity Board, which control the generation, transmission, distribution, whole three businesses by the government of Rajasthan. This enabled an end to the area of monopoly. Right from its inception, running the power system was supposed to be a task of stoic quality. The electric power was looked upon as a service. Control consisting of planning and operational tasks was administered by a single entity or utility. The vertical integration of all tasks gave rise to term vertically integrated utility. The arrangement of the earlier setup of power sector was characterized by the operation of a single utility generating, transmitting and distributing electrical energy in its area of operation. Thus, these utilities enjoyed monopoly in their area of operation. They were often termed as monopoly utilities. Why were earlier utilities are the monopolies? The reason for monopoly can be traced back to the early days when electricity was comparatively a new technology. The skeptical attitude of the government toward electricity led to investment by private players into the power sector, who in turn demanded for the monopoly in the area of operation. This created a win-win situation for both government and the electrical technology promoters. However, the government would not let the private players enjoy that monopoly. The exploit the end consumer, hence introduced regulation in the business. Thus, the power industry of initial area become regulated monopoly utilities. The structure of conventional vertically integrated utility is shown in figure. As evident from the figure, there was a only single utility with the whom the customer dealt with. The only two entities existed in the power business, a monopolist utility and the customer. Here the power is flowing from generation to transmission, distribution to customer, while the money flow is the customer to distribution side. What is the meaning of regulation? The regulations are generally imposed by the government or the government authority. These essentially represent a set of rules of framework that the government has imposed so as to run the system smoothly with discipline without undue advantage to any particular entity of the cost of the end customer. All the practical power system of earlier days used to be regulated by the government. This was obviously so the old era power industry were vertically integrated utilities and the enjoyed monopoly in their operation. Whenever a monopoly is sensed in any sector, it is natural for the government to step in and step up in a framework of way of doing business in order to protect and customer interest. Some of the characteristics of monopoly utility are, what are the characteristics of the monopoly utility are? Single utility in one area of operation enjoying monopoly. Regulated framework, the utility should work under the business framework setup of the government. Universal supply obligation, utility should provide power to all those customers who demand for it. Regulated cost, the return on the utility investment is regulated by the government. In a nutshell, in a short, we can say regulation is about checking the prices of the monopolist in the absence of private player and market force. Now the question is arises, what is the reasons for restructuring? What is the meaning of deregulation? From the name, one can sense discontinuation of the framework provided by the regulation. In other words, deregulation is about removing control over the price with the introduction of market player in the sector. However, this is not correct in a strict sense. An overnight change in the power business framework with provision of entry to competing supplier and subjecting prices to market interaction would not work successfully. There are certain conditions that create a conducive environment for the competition to work. These conditions need to be satisfied while deregulating the restructuring of system. Sometimes the word deregulation may sound a misnomer. Deregulation does not mean that the rules would not exist. The rules will still be there. However, a new framework would be created to operate power industry. That is why the word deregulation finds it suitable like re-regulation, reform, restructuring. The commonly used word in Europe is liberalization of power industry. The deregulation is more popular phrase in United States. If the power industry worked successfully in a regulated monopoly framework for over 100 years, what was the need for deregulating or changing the business framework of the system? There are many reasons that hold the concept of deregulation of the power industry. One major thought that prevailed during the early 90s raised question about the performance of monopoly utilities. The taker of this thought that advocated that monopoly status of electric utility did not provide any incentive or for its efficient operation. In private owned utility, the costs incurred by the utility were directly imposed upon the consumers. In government linked public utility factor other than the economics, for example, treatment of all public utility at par over staffing result in sluggish performance of these utilities. The economists started promoting introduction of a competitive market for electrical energy as a means of benefit for the overall power sector. The argument was supported by the successful reform experience of other sectors such as airlines, gas, telephone, etc. The before airlines is also a monopolistic market. After the concept of deregulation, the private industry are come into the airlines and the market is deregulated. In the same way, in the communication market, the whole sector is monopolistic. Private company enter into the market which make more efficient. Deregulated market is the telecommunication market. Another important for deregulation of power industry was provided by the change of power generation technology. In the earlier days, the cost-effective power generation was possible only with the help of thermal plants. However, during the mid-80s, the gas turbine started generating cost-effective power with smaller plant size. It was then possible to build the power plant near the load center, and also an opportunity was created for private player to generate power and sell the same to the existing utility. This technology change supposed to have provided acceleration to the concept of independent power producer, supported the concept of deregulation further. This technology change is supported to have provided acceleration to the concept of independent power producer. This further supported concept of deregulation. This was especially true where the financial losses were apparently high, which was prevalent in some of the developing countries. It also should be noted that there are a indicative of major reasons for introducing the concept of deregulation in power industry. There are many other reasons as well. As one of the important reason is the condition which power system was regulated did not exist anymore. There was no wind or scepticism about the electrical technology, and all the initial investment in infrastructure were already paid back. Further, the deregulation aimed at introducing competition at various levels of power industry. The competition is likely to bring down the cost of electricity. Then the activity of the power industry would become customer centric. The competitive environment offers a good range of benefit for the customer as well as the private entities. It is claimed that some of the significant benefit of the restructuring electrical city price will go down. It is a common understanding that the competitive price are lesser than the monopolistic price. The producer will try to sell the power at its marginal cost in a perfectly competitive environment. Second is the choice for the customer. The customer will have the choice for its retailer. The retailer will complete not only the price offered but also on the other facility provided to the customer. These could include better plans, better reliability, better quality, customer centric service. The retailer would provide better service than what was the monopolist would do. Innovation, the regulatory prices and lack of competition give electric utility no incentive to improve or take risk or new idea that might increase the customer value. Under deregulated environment, the electrical utility will always try to innovate something for the betterment of service and in turn save cost and maximize the profit. The deregulating of the industry has provided electrical energy with new dimension where it is being considered as a commodity. The commodity status given to electrical power has attracted entry to private player into the sector. The private player make the whole business challenging from the system operator point of view as it now start dealing with many players which are not under it is a direct control. This calls for introduction of fair and transparent set of rules running the power business. The market design structure play an important role in successful deregulation of power industry. In the next lecture, we will discuss the what is the restructuring process. Thank you.